that nature.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Put the deck away. Okay. Right. So
I don't remember what Drainer was doing. I know he was going to look for information about people in the school.
Yeah, it was kind of more passive stuff that was not really role played out.
I don't remember any of their names. They were like administrative people or something.
No, at that point, he was really only looking into Teacher Isaac.
I thought that
If
was in the
I,
planning.
So
well,
is
he's gonna look more into Teacher Isaac.
Oh.
is Kappa here right now? Okay. Are you streaming? Okay. Cool. Sick. You gotta give us some lead time, you
Yeah,
know?
you gotta be
oh
like,
wait, I didn't know you were streaming.
"What's
I
up,
was just
guys?
like
We're back
waiting.
again with another."
Oh. Yeah, back again with another episode of Dungeons and Dragons with our special campaign, Adventuring Academy. Last week we didn't have a session, but our players strategized on what to do for today. And to recap us, our in-game journey is our player Zanji. Please recap the last session.
Wait, I don't actually know. I don't remember anything. It's actually
All right, Tori, please
weeks.
recap the last session.
I don't really remember either.
Dude, we all got 2
It's
weeks.
too hot. I'm dying.
Did I actually give you guys EXP? I did, right?
I
No.
Last
didn't
time?
put EXP in.
You gave us EXP, I think.
What?
Like 2-3 sessions ago.
during- Yeah,
I don't
we got
even-
EXP.
After the ants, I gave you XP. That's all I want to know, right?
No.
Pretty much.
I didn't get.
You might have shoehorned it at the end of one of the sessions.
Did you guys? Okay, is your XP numbers? Okay, just I'll have to take your word on it. What's your what's your numbers on your XPs? I guess
60,
Good.
66, 15.
Oh no.
1,000.
1,000.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys definitely did not get XP. I guess I told you you got XP, but I didn't
Wait,
give it to you.
1,000.
But I'm lower level than them.
Yeah, but that's your total EXP, right? Not your.
Yeah, that.
Doesn't that make him like level?
3 900 EXP is level 3, right?
Yeah.
So actually, okay. I guess I should have given you. Okay, I'm gonna give you the AXP till up to after the rat fight, because so this wouldn't be including Saturday. This would just be when you guys woke up on Saturday. Okay. So
Oh, maybe it was just the maybe it was just the other fights that we got EXP for, right?
I don't think so, because you started off at level with 1,000 EXP, and in total, so everyone is supposed to get 1,075. Drainer gets 1,025. The 50 XP difference is just for that in class test that they had that you weren't a part of. So
I add 1,075.
yeah, so everyone add 1,075. Drainer add 1,025. I was just flipping through my notes and I saw the page with the XP I was supposed to give you guys, and then I was like, wait, did I give you this yet or no?
Do I ding?
No, I don't think so. I think 2,700 is your number.
Okay, here. I'll recap what I remember.
Yeah, it's 2,700. You're right.
2,000?
Okay.
No, he needs 2,700 to 4.
Mhm. Wait, that's how much XP I started off with in Class F? How did he
Yeah,
rise up to Class D with the same amount of EXP I started with in Class F?
because you guys are way too strong for your class. That's why you got insta promoted. You guys are just nobody farmers where no one knows if you guys are actually strong or not, or just like you're lying and you're pretending that you're strong.
Alright.
That, yeah. Um. Okay, yeah. So, okay, EXP has been given from sessions ago. Doesn't probably change anything, but you guys have some XP.
Ouch.
So yeah, do the recap, please, Tori, if you will.
TLDR. Everybody meets at breakfast. And then, actually, before that, Drainer was in the market or magic district. He was
Market.
out, he was in the market and he was listening to the gossip. He hears that there's been a lot of attacks in the area that's been greatly affecting the trade. While Jay and Malkaw have met at the cafeteria together. Previously, right before this, in the session earlier, is where Jay met Brooke. And then Jainer gets to the cafeteria. Eventually, Anakin also gets to the cafeteria where they all kind of just talk in real life for like an hour, but in game they kind of just plan a bit and then they separate. First, Jaina goes to investigate Isaac. Malcolm goes to the library where he investigates the items, the lamp and the ring and the dagger, while Jay goes to a self-discovery journey for his third eye. And Anakin goes also on a self-discovery journey to control his rat powers.
Okay. Cool. That is basically it. There was a lot more discussing than things directly happening, but there was some. Yeah, so in a general sense, that's what happened. Um, as I wrote down, since everyone was separated and everyone's times were happening individually, um, Jay has spent the most time doing his things, so he's gonna be. We're gonna try to catch up with the person who's done the least amount of in-game time from the last session, so everyone starts like everyone's times for the day match up, so we can like move together. So we're gonna have to start off with the Malcolm because um unlike the other people who did a lot of stuff, Malka just tested out equipment for about, or sorry, the magic items for about 15 minutes, and then he spent like an hour reading through the notes. His character getting lost in the sauce, if you will, and he wanted to do something else, and we didn't get back to him until I guess now. So Malcolm, you're in the library. You what? So you did a few checks. Is there other checks you wanted to do? You were investigating your magical items. I don't know if there's something else that you want to do in that area, or if you want to change your mind now. But you are earliest in the time of day, in your relative time. So we'll do you first. Unless you don't know what you want, we can kind of come back to that in a little bit.
You should know what you want. We did an entire thing last week.
Okay. So where would your character think he is? Or are you done doing your magic investigation? You did your magic investigation? Because in the last session, you're like, oh, look, I'm going to try to do, you know what? Wait, come back to me. Let me think about it. So I don't know if you actually, pardon? In the last session, you were like still investigating, but you were thinking about how else to investigate. So I don't know if you wanted to continue that or not. Okay, sure. Okay. So you head over to like Isaac's like office or like where he sleeps. Okay. It's before afternoon. It's still really early. Uh, okay, so you head over to the office. Um, and you're here. You just want to see if Drainer is here, or did you want to talk to Isaac? Drainer is not here. Uh, okay, Drainer and Malka both roll me a D100. Okay, no. That's okay. So how long would you like? Would you keep going until you find him, or if you okay? So you start looking around for him at the office, maybe in the hallways. Maybe you check the dorms. You look around for him for I guess you'd see some other students and people just walking down every now and again. It is the day off, so this is like when uh the school is like the least crowded. Most people are out doing stuff because it's like their one day to do anything they want for the entire day. So they won't have any assignments yet because their task isn't here and they have a full day, no club activity. So So you actually don't see too many people. Like if there was like uh okay. So you spend like 15-20 minutes, you start looking around for him. You don't really find him and then you realize, wait, I told him he's to meet me in the library, so you head back to the library.
I mean, do you know them?
No. Yeah, but Jay went to talk to them. You were not there. You were chilling in your own corner, no? You saw Jay talk to them. You didn't talk to them yourself.
I guess you could recognize them, but they're in class C, by the way, not D, so. D.
I mean, your character wouldn't know that information unless Jay specifically told her. Um, I'm gonna use your D100, and you unfortunately don't find them.
Wow, you rolled a
8 out of
three?
100 is not good. Yeah, you spend about half an hour and you don't find Drainer, and you don't find anyone that you recognize. What is your plan from there? Okay, so you start looking for him for a while. You don't find him. You spent quite a bit of time, and then you're like, okay, I guess I'll just go back to the library and figure out something. Drainer, you went and found out a few pieces of information. Um, you so for you, your character has like this ability to like investigate off screen, so it's to save everyone time, and because that's kind of what he does. Um, but essentially every big question you do, depending on the source of like the amount of people you can ask and find information on, will take you about an hour to figure stuff out. So you ask like two questions, it took you about 2 hours. So if you have like another question or something you want to figure out, each one of those will take like an additional hour. It's up to you what you want to do. For you, it's still really early too. It's morning.
Okay, so I've taken about 2 hours. I've kind of found out all the information that you gave me last time about Isaac and about how the quest kind of structure works and
Mm-hmm.
how the logistics work for quest approval and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so with this information, I recall Malka asking me to meet up with him at the library after finding um, finding something. So I go and meet up with him.
Okay, so you will head over to the library, and when you get to the library, you can enter. Um, you don't immediately see Malcott like sitting at the front. You can like look through the library if you want, and as you just quietly walk, try not to make noise because it's the library. You're just looking through all the areas where people would be seated, like the sitting spaces, and Malco's not actually here.
I guess if he's not here, I'm gonna poke around. Is there anyone in the library?
Yeah, there's the librarian. There should be uh there's like people who help the librarian, right? Let me check the positions 1 second. Yeah, there's
Let
an
me
assistant librarian. Yeah.
check the assistant see if they're there. So it's just the people working there, right?
Yeah, so right now it's the librarian and an assistant librarian. The as you're walking through, you did notice that there was one mm, one person from your class there. But those are like the three people working there. Um, hold on. Would anyone else have been? Can you roll me a d4 just randomly? Okay, there are four like students in the library, and then there's like three people doing staff related activities.
So it's like pretty busy for like a
Uh,
Saturday.
yeah, for a Saturday, it's pretty busy.
Okay. I don't know. I'll maybe I'll strike up conversation with like is the librarian or the assistant librarian busy doing anything like stacking
Um,
books or anything like that, or
yeah,
they
they're
just
just like doing stuff. They can talk while they work. They're not doing anything super important, but there is those student helpers, so they are in your class if you want to, I don't know, talk to them. But um,
Sure, I'll see if I can find some information about.
You want to actually
Um,
have a conversation with them, or you just want to like not role play? They're just like your character's talking to them and then waiting for Malcolm to come.
Yeah, I'm basically just waiting for Malcolm, just chilling.
Okay,
I
so
guess yeah, pretty much.
okay, so you can go talk to um wait,
Or
which one
like
of these?
maybe like if you do want me to roleplay, I can see if they know anything more
They
about
just have the
Isaac.
option to like, oh yeah, let's just we talk, and then something something. That's crazy.
Wait, what? Wait, what did
That's
You
Tori say?
wait, did you give them the option to just like have done the role play without doing the role play?
No, I was saying if he just wants to like his character talks to them, but without like any talking actually happening, because it's not going to be like it's just like oh, just some like off-screen conversation
Yeah,
maybe or
like I
something.
can just have a
Yeah, just
casual
tell them done the
conversation
role
with
play
them
without
without
doing the
needing to
role play.
roleplay.
That's what I just said.
I mean, I guess, but he's not trying to get any information or do anything. He's just
I
like having a.
guess.
I'm just killing time and waiting for Malcolm to come
Okay.
to
Okay.
the library.
It's not
Unless
like
you
this
want me
doesn't.
to actively like, you want me to actively always like roleplay my character to
No,
like.
I mean you do. You can do this too, right? You can ask like you'll be like, oh, I want to know where this is. And it's like, oh, your character can just ask whoever you would have known this, wherever. Like, I don't ask you. I don't roleplay everything.
I discovered some. Okay, today I learned.
Okay. I didn't know this was a big secret, but okay.
What?
Um.
My life is
uh.
suffering. Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay. So yeah, you can see Colby from your class. You can just talk to him until you wait. And actually, only takes about 5 minutes or so before you see Malcolm just walks into the library and you see him enter.
Oh, hey Malcolm, what's up? Hey, where? No, I was looking for you. Where'd you go? Yeah, I guess I motioned to like a more quieter like place in the library to speak.
Okay, so Malcolm goes to this place that he knows is the best place to talk in the library, and then uh, Avery can just regurgitate the information that he learned. So now you guys both have the shared information.
So that's pretty much what I've learned in the last 2 hours or so. Um, what do you think? It sounds to me that um, Isaac's very connected to the school. Spends a lot of time here. A lot of people see him that he's really dedicated to his work. But that could mean a few things. It could mean that he's the perfect candidate for it. But based on this whole quest approval, like board of directors, board of like um, this board, like all the professors have some say in the approval process. So kind of at a loss right now, and I still don't know where he lives. Right. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, Jack, the guy in the mural that we saw. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, I generally don't really trust most people, but I'm just trying to figure out at the moment who would be the best candidate to help us out. I do believe that, yeah. I do believe that we need, yeah, go ahead. Okay. Yeah. I have some other details about, like, yeah, there isn't really that big of a, like, a guard presence within the school. It's kind of difficult kind of looking at the list of candidates that we have to go for. I think it might be the best for us to go for kind of an administrative position, or maybe a vice administrative position, to figure out, you know, if someone is there that we can trust. How are we going to approach this, by the way? How are we going to how are we going to talk to them about this? We basically just need them to show up, right?
You have to do certain checks to figure out like how secure it is and stuff. You don't know until you try, rough.
Yeah, that does sound like a bit of work. What remind me what the code was again?
Research notes aren't coded; it's just the letters.
How long do you think it's going to take to? I mean, you were the one who decoded them, right? No. Okay. But I guess it would take some time for you to figure it out, to like figure out the actual cipher. Do you think it's worth our time to do that, or just try to get support? You know, the more you like talk about this, the more it feels like we can't trust anyone.
I mean, it's more accurate to say that if you
Okay, there
trust
we
the
go.
wrong person, it ends the campaign.
Okay, so my voice wasn't being transmitted to the stream
So
the entire time because I'm good at this.
if you're gonna ask someone, you better be sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. We can't. It. So here's the thing. Excluding Isaac because he's kind of like a high threat. Anyone we really pick, apart from like the director, is like throwing a dart on a dartboard and hoping we don't hit the triple 20. Or I guess in this I should say yeah, hoping we don't hit the triple 20, right? Um so it's like
Dude,
there's
easy. All you have to do is to ask Tori. Oh, I mean, this plan fails the moment I say it out loud because Tori knows. But all you have to do is ask Tori which one of these is a bad guy. We're gonna go sabotage him right now. And then, or sorry, which one of these isn't the bad guy? Then Tori's gonna pick the one guy, and then you're like, okay, thanks, Tori. And then you're like, okay, so we're not talking to that guy. And Tori's like, wait, what? And you're like, yeah, Tori, you just found the bad guy for us.
On accident.
So
It's the third eye.
because the thing is so I don't know if you remember 100% the conversation we had last week, but I think trying to do this without somebody with authority is very, very difficult for us because we can't pass judgment and getting tangible evidence unless we've subdued them is going to be very difficult. And having somebody with authority on our side makes everything we do like 100 times easier.
Didn't we have this session before, so we didn't have to have the discussion?
Yeah,
we
but
did.
it's more for like putting it on the record, and also I think he somewhat forgot. So having someone on our side is very, very important. I think it's almost a must. If we have to go without it, if we like can't find it or whatever, we like that's it is what it is. But we should be looking for somebody.
I agree. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to figure out how we would even go about this.
Yeah, so technically speaking, it is a lot makes more sense to find who it is and then we can reliably ask someone who isn't. But I think it's going to be very difficult with especially with the knowledge we have to figure out who it is unless we do specifically the thing I was talking about, which is like the code thing, because I think that's a pretty decent way of figuring it out if they is or if they isn't, you know.
Okay. Um, we could take a crack at it before we talk to the administrator.
Yeah, okay. I'll look into trying to crack it right now. I think you should try to what do you call it? Um See if we can just like talk to him. You know, just like get an audience with him, so to speak. Like when he would be free to like discuss something. If that
Okay.
would even be possible.
Actually, are there like office hours? Can I get?
There should be.
Can I?
There would be, I guess, but I don't know if it would be the same time every week, just on the nature of how things are. But I mean, Malcolm would know, and he could just tell you. Just roll me a D2, D2, or just roll me a D20 on an even number. He's free for a thing. On an odd number, he'll be busy today. Okay, well, he'll be busy today. There's no office hours today.
Okay,
It
what
is a
about
Saturday after all.
tomorrow? Because it doesn't necessarily have to be today, right? We don't have to meet him today.
We can just
Tomorrow,
book an
you can just
appointment.
meet him and ask him in class or before class or whatever.
Isn't it?
He's an administrator.
Is it Saturday or Sunday? I thought it was today's Saturday still.
Today's Saturday. There's no Sunday.
Oh right, because it's 6 day weeks. Forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we could just ask them.
So
tomorrow.
before or after class or during lunch, it's really easy to just like talk to the teacher or whatever, unless he's like actually has to go do something. But you can just always do that. So I guess your next time to talk to him would be on Monday.
Okay. Do I have to like sign up or anything, or just walk in? Walk in session. Okay. All right. Well, I can't really do that. Do you want me to do we both want to take a look at the letters then? Or do you want me to do something else?
Just to make sure the details are clear. If you want to just like talk to him, it was like 5 minutes or something, then like or like 10 minutes even. If you get there early, you can just talk to him, no problem. If you want to have more of a private conversation or whatever, then it would probably be best just to go there early and be like, hey, I want to talk to you. Can we talk after class? Then schedule a time and then go to that scheduled time later that day.
I think we should start off with just a 5-minute chat and just be like, hey, I'd like if okay, you know what, how about this? After today, based off whatever transpires today, whether we can or can't, we'll then formulate the next course of action. Okay.
I mean, he rolled a 1. He already knows he can't.
Well, no, like
No, I'm saying,
today I
after,
can't,
like,
but tomorrow.
I'm yeah,
Like-
I'm saying like after whatever we do today in preparation for tomorrow, we're
Oh, okay.
it's gonna change. Like
Yeah.
if I can crack the code, then we can be like, oh yeah, you have like 5. I like found this and was wondering like, does this mean anything to you? I don't know, man. Cause technically it's like the guard thing, right? This looked pretty suspicious, so I was like wondering, does this mean anything to you, right? And it would
Okay,
make
so
sense
you
to ask them
can
about it.
go ahead and you're gonna like get some code cracking books. You're gonna start looking at both of them and see what you can do, right?
I do have access to books. Oh, I'm gonna find
I mean,
cracking codes for idiots 101.
Avery can help you too. You don't have to do it by himself.
I
if
know,
you
Yeah, I
want.
know. Like we
I
can
know,
double
but-
up. There's 6 letters,
None of us have done it, okay?
which is why both of us can do it.
Getting,
I
I'm
mean,
I'm saying getting a reference book on like strategies to make us not like fail would make a lot of sense.
Okay, you do that, and I will brute force this.
You're gonna
this
try
code.
to brute force.
Okay.
Okay, you try to brute force it, and I'm gonna use like a cracking codes for dummies 101 or whatever book.
All right, let's see who cracks this code first.
Okay.
Okay.
So
First of all, what's your intelligence? before we go
Malcolm
into this?
will read through the textbooks and stuff first. So when he makes his roll, I'll give him advantage. Avery is just gonna brute force it. So Avery just gets his roll. Can you guys both roll me investigation checks?
Okay. Watch his intelligence.
How
goes
much time
negative.
does it take them to read?
Well,
Oh, I don't get
how-
anything additional.
like they could, depending on their roll, they could fit like succeed quickly or succeed
Oh my
slowly.
God.
You have a
Come on.
+5?
Yeah, we're investing. Yeah,
That's crazy. Damn. I have a +2. 1d.
Wait,
I still
yeah,
rolled a
but I
2
forgot
though.
Mm.
I think this is right.
Yeah. Well, they roll and do their things. We're gonna go to
20. Let's go. Well,
we're gonna
not,
go
not a natural
to
20, but okay.
we're
We'll
gonna
come
go
back
to
this.
Anakin. All right, Anakin is now the furthest behind in the timeline. So last we left off with Anakin. He gave away his money. He was playing with some kids. The kids were talking like, oh yeah, they were super enthusiastic, and he started playing with them. They started, and after they started playing with him, he started to relate to the kids, reminded him about that merchant story I related to. The kids were really happy. They start like introducing them to all their friends. They're like, oh, this is my parents. This is the playground. Anakin met their parents. He said hello. The kids kind of also mentioned, oh, this family prays to this god, that family prays to this god. And they talk about a whole bunch of stuff. And for some reason, Anakin decided, you know what? I don't know anything about gods. Let me go ask these kids questions. So the kids kind of just gave him a bunch of names of a bunch of gods, and he's like, and this is where he heard the name oh my god. This isn't even my name, okay? This is an existing name, so I don't
Just put it in the
even
chat so we can flame you.
Well, it's already in
I-
the chat, isn't
I
it?
posted it.
Yeah,
No,
it's Selena or
I'm
whatever.
saying in the D20 chat.
Saloon.
I'm gonna search up the
Salune?
pronunciation.
Saloon.
Pronouncewiki.com. Hit me out.
Saloon. Or
English.
Saloon A.
Selyun?
It's there's the it says right there pronounced, and then there's a pronunciation guide like right beside the
Saloon. Okay, so Saloon.
it's Saloon A.
Okay, sure.
We're talking about.
This is where he hears about the name Saloon. And he does this. He plays with these kids for several hours. And then while doing this, one of the families wants them to stay for lunch. Anakin, do you stay for lunch for one of the families?
Sure.
Okay, they go give you some food. I mean, it's not very good food, and they try their best to make it hospitable for you, but like this is from pretty low quality stuff.
Do
Damn.
they tell me ahead of time? Do I have time to buy something to bring to the
No,
event?
this is more like you're like doing one thing and then you're swept up in another thing, which is bringing you to another thing, and you're kind of just like being led around to do a bunch of different activities.
Oh,
Where the kids are the master of the ship and you're just a passenger for the ride. Um,
okay.
uh, so yeah, they give you this food. You eat it. You pretend to think it's good, or
Yeah, I just eat to politeness.
okay. You eat to politeness. You follow the manners you learned on the farm and your newfound ability to know that some things are different here. Um, um, you go through all that, and after lunch, you're finally free. They let you off, and you're able to do what you want. Where would you like to go after this?
Um, I want to go investigate the saloon at
Okay,
the religious place.
so you start walking around trying to find the temple, and as you're walking, it is the weekend, so there's a lot more people just walking around than normal, and you can ask some random dude, and he can let you know where the temple is. You start walking over to one of the bigger temples in the area, um, and when you get inside this place, you'll see that there's um, it's like um, how to explain. Okay, so there's different temples for the different areas, right? So you're going to, oh my god. Okay, hold on, pronunciation guide part 2. Uh how to pronounce. Ferinian. Okay, okay. So um there's different pantheons with the different gods. So your Selune is a deity in the Ferinian pantheon. So you go to a specific temple where they have the Ferinian deities in this god thing, and you can go inside. And you'll see a bunch of different signages and different statues of different people, and you don't know what the symbol of this god is or much about it actually. So you don't know where to go from here. But you can see like clerics um walking around as people do their prayers and stuff. So you can either ask like a person or like a cleric or whoever.
I guess I would ask the one that looks the most
Attractive.
sure. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Like a prayer person or like a cleric dude.
Cleric dude.
Um okay. They didn't know that's what we were gonna base this off of. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Let me just roll some dice. Okay. Dude number 1. Oh my god. He's hideous. Okay. So
Sure hope that's not the specialty everyone's looking for.
okay. So you're looking around and you're trying to see, you
I
know
guess
what?
okay.
Let me
Cleric
choose
is
the
less
most
important.
attractive guy, okay? So you looking around. The first guy you see, um wait, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl yet.
Okay.
Uh let me
Also,
do a quick.
I said cleric, but I'm less concerned about what they are and more concerned about how hot they are. So it doesn't even matter if they like work for the temple. We're going backwards.
Uh yeah. Um okay.
Ow.
So let me just male, male, female. Okay. The first dude you see, you get a good look on his face. Um and for a moment you're reminded about CT, but uh, there's
That's
just like
everyone.
there's like burn marks on his face. He's like disfigured. His face is all like um what's a word when it's not in the right place?
Disfigured?
Disfigured. Did I say that or no?
I
Sure, his
Disfigured and
face is
deformed.
disfigured. That's what I'm trying to say. His face is disfigured. He has some burn marks. He doesn't look good. He has an attractiveness of 4. Unlike CT, where CT does everything to make himself look as hideous as possible, even though he could be more attractive than he is. This guy does his best to look as good as possible. So like CT's like a natural 4, but like looks like a 1. This guy's like a natural 4, but probably looks like a 5. Um, yeah, so that's the first guy you see. You don't talk to him. Next guy you see, another dude. Another cleric. You look around. You turn in the opposite direction, in the exact opposite place. You see another cleric. This guy's pretty hot, 15. And then you see this one girl cleric. She's 8.
Well, I guess I go talk to the guy.
Yeah, so you talk to the super hot guy cleric. Okay.
oh, what was his attack?
Um, 15.
Oh.
Okay, so you go talk to him, um, and you ask for which you just want to know which altar is the right one. You're not having like a full on conversation with this guy, are you?
Um, that's how it starts. Depending on how it goes, I might try to talk more just to continue the conversation.
Okay, sure. Hit me with the conversation then. Role play.
Oh, hi, I'm new here. I was looking for uh I was looking through the different statues and I'm a bit confused on what they mean. I came here with the name Salune in mind. Could you help me out?
Oh, Salune. If you would like to make a prayer to her, her symbol are a pair of eyes surrounded by 7 stars. And then he'll like look around. Well, he doesn't need to look. He knows. He just like points you into the direction to the correct worship area for that person.
Uh, Thanks. I don't actually know how to pray. Would you be able to teach me? I come from a farm and I'm in a bit of a low point. I was hoping she could help me come out of this hole as I would dig myself.
Well, um, okay. I see. Well, you come to the gods with your problems. How you choose to pray will depend on which deity you wish to pray to. For Salune, she is a very generous deity. You can um, pray in almost any way you like. But although, if you want your prayer to be heard, I would recommend doing so in the evening, as she can feel the presence of anything that occurs during the moonlight. So if you go and he'll just start walking you to the thing, and as you start walking over, you'll see that her shrine or her area, there's a symbol with the eyes surrounded by the 7 stars. Actually, should I? Do you know how this looks like, or should I send you an image?
You can show them, but I am an expert.
You're an expert.
I am an expert. I looked up the
Okay.
picture and I can draw it.
Okay. So something like this um, is an example. There's a few different variations. Some could be like jewelry, like this or something. But it's her symbol. And when you get there, you'll see that her prayer area has kind of like a gap in the ceiling. So if like it was nighttime, the moonlight would be able to shine down over the altar.
I see.
Uh, So you can do your prayers now, but if you would like them to know for sure that she heard you, you can pray again at in the evening when
I
it's dark
see.
out.
Well, I would just like to give my offerings now, say a short prayer, and I guess I will fully convey my requests in the evening. Would the temple be open then? Or should I just do it
Yep,
in the
the
moonlight?
temple is open 24 hours.
I see. Uh, yeah, by the way, my name is Anakin. Nice to meet you. And I extend my
Uh,
hand.
sure. He will take your hand. Um, and say that, oh, nice to meet you, Anakin. My name is Roland. I guess that's his name now. Roland.
Did you roll in for that one?
Lomo, yes, I did.
Could you put in the roll 20 for that one?
Okay. Okay, I got the name down. Um all right, so what's your offering here?
I
You
just
don't
dump
think
the
you have
rest of
much
my
money, do
money
you?
in. And then,
The rest of your money?
yeah, how much do I even have left?
Okay. Couple silvers.
3 silver and 9 copper.
Okay, you put 3 silver and 9 copper in. Okay.
Actually,
And
maybe
you
I wouldn't. How much is dinner? Did I already pay for things at the cafeteria? How does food work?
you pay for it at the end of the week.
Oh, okay, that should be fine then.
Okay. In the Okay, so you just put the money in and walk away, or
No, I'll just say,
Wait, are you like zero money now?
yeah.
Okay.
It's about my I guess I would now have to introduce myself to the goddess,
are you
and
saying this out loud or like in your head as you're like there, or like
as I pour the money, I would introduce myself to the goddess in a silent prayer mentally.
okay.
Hello, Selene. My name is Anakin. I come to seek guidance on my curse of the were rat. I offer you all my money and will resist the temptations of the curse to steal and be greedy. I want to be able to control this curse and its powers to protect my friends and loved ones, and will conduct myself in a manner befitting of your follower. I hope you will give me your blessings, and I will
Mm.
pray to you nightly, and like put all the money where the money goes.
Okay.
I guess now I'm gonna wave to my new friend and leave.
All right, and
But
he'll
I
wave
also
to
was he around when I dumped all my money, so he knows that I'm zero money?
no.
Dang it.
He
I
would have
don't know if that's
like
good or
as he
bad.
saw you go up to pray, he would have like walked away to give you your privacy to do your thing.
I see. Well, I guess I'm going to go away. But I look around to see if there are other people in my sector, as they would call it, right? People who
Like
pray to the same
around
god.
your altar.
Yeah, to see if there are other people who might be like my senior of the follower.
You will see a few people. It doesn't look that busy compared to the other altars, but this would probably be because uh most people will pray to this deity during night.
Okay, that makes sense. Can I take a look around and see like how many different gods are in this like temple and how many like the percentage of people who go to each just to get a feel of the power flow?
Um, well, it might be time of day or whatever that affects it. Um, so you don't know for sure.
I'm gonna go to
Uh,
lunch.
okay. Uh, how many dudes are in this? I know there's like at least 12.
12.
There's like
Which
there's a lot of dudes in this pantheon. Like it's an entire pantheon. That's like the entire. Okay, so there's the main circle of the greater powers. There's 12 of those dudes, and then there are a bunch of other sub dudes. So there could be like 50-ish deities.
and she's supposed to be one of the upper ones, right? She was like top 4 at one point.
Um, I don't think she's in the greater powers. Is she? I mean, she's
I
supposed to be pretty strong, but I don't think she was in the. Uh,
I think in the beginning, before she got wrecked, she was at least top 4.
I mean, but then this is after she got wrecked,
I
right?
guess that's true, and she gave birth and stuff. But she was an
Uh,
OG.
yeah, she's an OG. She has a lot of followers. She definitely is still a main one. The oh no, she is a great deity. Okay, yeah, so she is one of the main 12. Okay, no, you're right. She is gonna get a lot of dudes compared to the other people's. But I mean, she was pretty popular.
Okay.
Um,
Any one of the followers who look, can I like size them up to
you want? Okay, give me an insight check, I guess, to see if anyone looks or investigation. Are you
um
using your insight or are you just trying to act investigation here?
what
Are
is
you trying
the
to get a feel for it or are you trying to look for some clues?
um would I do, I guess would I is it insight or perception or
Insight or investigation?
investigation? I guess I would probably do
You're finding
insight.
out two different things based on what you're trying to do.
Um, I guess I'd use insight.
Okay, give me just an insight roll. Why are you guys rolling 20s on every? Wow, my God.
rolling it on this?
Dude, the amount of 20s. Chris rolled a max on this D4 too. Oh my God. The only thing
And
is
then
he rolled.
subsequently rolled a 2.
Okay.
Wait, what is that one?
He rolled a 1 and a 2, yeah. So Chris used his luck on his D4 to a number of people in the library, and it's all downhill from there. And you guys are still rolling in the high stuff. As soon as we get into combat, God ends coming in.
Yeah, I know, right? Especially for me. The funny thing is, if I didn't get the advantage, I would have gotten the same as Rainer. We would have had the same roll. We'd both had
Okay.
6.
I will get back to you. I'm gonna go back to Malcaw.
Okay.
Okay. So Malcaw is reading through his books. I'm trying to figure out, okay, here's this cipher, try these things, do this basic stuff, get through the simple stuff first. We're gonna get more complicated stuff as we go on. Um, Avery is like, you know what, readings for nerds. And he starts trying to just, he's doing his stuff. He's trying to see if he can just come up with a correct solution. But uh I guess code cracking isn't that same as just straight up investigation. Or maybe he's been investigating so much his brain is a little tired and he's unable to make much progress in his code cracking case. And after trying a bunch of stuff for the course of like an hour, he doesn't make much progress. But he looks over back at Melka. And Melka um, eventually realizes according to his code cracking book, that
Whoa,
this
that 20. What did he roll for?
A hot, powerful senpai to teach me the ways of prayer and how to
Wow.
control my rat powers.
okay, and he's gonna see that as he's trying to do different um, of the basic ciphers, he eventually gets to the man, F me, dude. How do I pronounce this too? I'm not even creating these words. Visionaire cipher, okay? I don't know if you guys heard of this in real life before, okay? So you have the Visionaire cipher. It's French. That's why it looks weird. Um, and he gets to this. You guys, okay? I don't know how much I need to explain. You guys know this one or no?
Nope.
No.
You guys know the Caesar cipher?
Yeah.
You can search it up on their free time. Just post the name. That's fine. You don't have to go into
Okay.
great detail.
It's basically like the Caesar cipher, but except for everything being slid over by one, there's a key and it's slid over by the number and place of the key. So for example, if the key was Bob, then the first one will be B, which is 3, so you add 3. Then the next character is a O, so you add, I don't even know, like 12, whatever O is. And then the next one's a B, you add 3, and then you do it again, B O B B O B B O B. So it's like Caesar, but you have like a key that you keep repeating until everything's encoded. So it isn't as straightforward as a Caesar cipher. So this is the one that they're using. Um, and as Melkoff starts trying, like he was trying through a bunch of them, and then he gets to this one. He starts trying it out, and he seems to be making the sentences begin to start making sense. So there's two things happening. One, they're being shifted, and then two, the characters for letters are being replaced with symbols. So that's well, how's it pronounced? Vigneer? Visioneer? Visioneer cipher and a substitution cipher. You put those together, bada boom, bada bing, you got the solution. It would have been an issue, not an issue, it would have just taken time to do it um, by brute force, but because he has both the correct answer and the coded message, it actually is something that he can do reasonably quickly, and he starts going through and confirms that the translation works the right way, um, which means he has to figure out what the code word is, and the code word was
Only DM it to me. We can't let other people know, i.e., Trainer, so I can gloat over him.
is
That's
that how you want to do this?
that's pretty
This is why we don't trust you.
Hey man, the readings for nerds, right?
it is for nerds.
I think you should have been punished for reading your book. It should have taken you like 1 or 2 hours to read the book.
It's
And then
that's not how things. Oh wait, I have to go.
In real life?
I'll hold on. I'm gonna swap to my mobile phone.
isn't that how that worked with college? You go to college, spend a bunch of money, work for or like study for like 4 or 8 years, and then you come out with advantage because you have a higher paying job, and then you have to work back the thing. So lost time would be
Hold on.
reading books.
This is annoying,
Wait, I don't know what Zanji is talking about. I don't know what's happening with Kappa either.
Chris, you know what I mean, right?
Um, I'm not listening to what
Oh,
Yeah,
everyone's
basically.
saying.
So wait, can we continue or should I go? What? Oh, I see. After about um 15 minutes of resting, um Jay's had like the main problematic part that he was experienced kind of subsides, and he doesn't feel like he's gonna throw up or anything, um but when you get up to move around, you still feel a little uh like you haven't fully recovered. Like you can do stuff that you need to, but you probably shouldn't do like any physical activity or something for the next few moments.
The next few how long?
Hmm?
For the next few what?
For the few moments, you can
Oh.
like, yeah.
I guess I'll rest a bit more, maybe another 10 minutes.
Do you want to rest until you're able to walk, or how much more?
Yeah, until I'm able to walk without dying.
Okay, you wait like another like 5 or so minutes, um and you feel like walking is not a problem, but you shouldn't be doing anything beyond that. And you feel like it'll probably get better throughout the day. um you already got like a nat 20, so there was like an urge to like throw up or whatever that you kind of held back and you kept things under control. um and after like those few moments where you're like resting and trying to like test out how you feel by moving around, um you realize what you tried to do was probably really dangerous and you shouldn't do that again.
You
And you
should not do that again?
Yeah, and you got lucky this time because it feels like your body is still like coming back, even like it's gonna, it feels like you can move around and do stuff, but it's gonna take you like an hour or so before you're like fully able to like do regular stuff.
I see. I'm at the inn right now.
Yeah.
An unforgettable feast for the senses for the whole family. Illumi, a dazzling world of lights by the
What?
creators
Is
of
that
Quavalia, is the
where's that audio coming from?
Trollbot.
Oh,
His
okay. I thought that
voice
was
is
my
dead.
thing.
Sorry.
He's running.
Okay.
He's running the Twitch ads.
Was it?
Okay.
What was it?
I don't know. It just sounds like an advertisement. Oh, you're in the car or something? Is that the radio?
Yeah, it was.
Driving. He's in his getaway car right now. He's trying to escape.
He's getting away with the launch
Escape
codes.
from the city.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I guess would I feel like eating like porridge or something, or do I think I would throw up? Actually, I'm hungry. What time is it?
It's 11:10. Wait, I don't know why I give you such an exact number. It's around 11.
Interesting.
You just looked out of the window and you just saw the sun. You're like, yes, it's precisely 11:10 right now.
Okay, well, I guess that means I'm not hungry yet. Would my owl be hungry? Do I feel like well enough to walk to the district?
Yeah,
Not district, to the market?
yeah, sure. You can go out and you can like you want
Yeah,
to
I'll
get food
I'll
for you.
just I'll just chill. I'll be like, hey, Up for a snack.
Okay, you can probably
Hoot hoot.
go out to the market, grab like a snack for your owl, and then like head over to like the cafeteria to like grab food because it'll be like almost lunchtime, which is around
Okay.
12.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Because you guys eat breakfast at like what, 7, I think? 7, 8. So
Yeah, something like that.
so yeah, you probably eat at 12 if you wanted to. Um so you go ahead. What did you promise your owl to eat again?
Well, at the
Oh,
time
well,
I
you already
promised
bought.
a
You,
weasel, but I already gave it something. I forgot what I
yeah,
gave it.
yeah.
Just whatever it chose. So now I'll just be like, hey, what's up? Oh, can I listen for gossip?
Okay,
Gossip?
hold on. I'm just testing here. Can you see me?
We can hear
And we
you.
what?
E- Annoying as heck.
It's quiet, but we can hear you if that's what you're.
Whatever. We're just gonna have to go with this.
Okay. Um. So as long as you can hear us, it's fine. We'll just do the other people's stuff. We'll get back to whatever's happening with you. Um. So right. Okay. So you go outside. You grab food for your owl. You want to see if you can hear what people are saying, but actually, you feel like it would be better for you if you went where there's less people and this were more comfortable.
That's fair.
Do so is that something you want to try to do anyway, or you're just trying to take it easy and then just like make your way casually to the
I'm
cafeteria and just
gonna I'm gonna pick up a snack for my owl and then I'm gonna go chill like under a tree or something. Just kinda like
mm-hmm.
sit, in nature a bit and like
Mm-hmm.
calm down. Yeah.
Okay. And then as you rest, the more and more of your like you do begin to feel a lot better after half an hour. You're like, wow, your eye mental eyeball is like hurts a little bit, but the feeling of everything that you were just feeling, where you felt a little dizzy, felt like you're gonna throw up and all that, has mostly subsided. Your eyeball just hurts a bit. Um, and you'll probably be fine to do everything except for like maybe fight someone else if that's gonna happen.
Is that foreshadowing?
I don't know. Is it?
Well, I guess I'll head to the cafeteria, pick up
Mm-hmm.
some food. Who
Mm-hmm.
do I see in there? I don't think I'm gonna talk to anyone right now, but I'm curious who's there. Actually,
Uh,
if I'm not gonna talk, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
okay. So you're
Yeah,
chilling.
I'll eat and then I'll head to the library.
Okay. Uh, okay. Anakin, what are you doing? Oh, right. You rolled your stupid 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
looking for a hot, powerful senpai to teach me the ways of the Lord. Yes.
Let me read this. Oh, this is the wrong thing. If I read this. Yeah, she was people. Okay, so of the people that are here, there's so a few people, actually you don't know this, but there's a few dudes that are like merchant dudes,
Okay.
like a few um there's like 2 3 merchant dudes. There's a few like guys that have like their bags and stuff ready. They look like they're gonna be go on a bit of a journey. They're praying to her, and then as they pray they're leaving. Feels like these dudes are just praying for like safe travels or something, probably. uh and they're gonna like go, and they're just praying in the morning, which is why they're praying in the morning, not the nighttime when normally they would pray here. um Anyways. Um, okay, there seems to be another dude aside from all the regular riffraff. One dude stands out to you. Um, he seems to be more uh in like an intense, more of an intense prayer. Like he looks way more serious and more of a life or death expression on his face as he's praying.
I see. Well, I would hover him and wait for him to finish his prayer.
Okay.
Is it
Uh,
look like he's like deep in prayer, or is it something I can like converse?
you can stay like you can get closer to him without being in like his detection range or what
Okay.
you would think he would see, like a safe distance away.
Okay. I guess I will wait for him to finish and then I would try to converse.
Okay. Wait, did I give you a gender?
Not yet.
Okay.
Or an attractiveness.
Yeah, I'm about to roll for that. That's why I'm. What are my rolls? Uh, that's funny, dude. Okay. Um. Okay. So we have you see this person. They're um. There's it's a girl. She's praying. Attractiveness 6. Um, and you're chilling. Uh,
How does a 20 translate to a 6?
what do you mean? How's it 20 translate to a 6?
I don't know. I thought it would, if I high roll, then it'd be a pugger's, like,
I mean, it's an insight check. It's not like
dang.
because like if you hit someone with a 20 with your weapon, you can still roll low on the damage dice, right?
I thought you double damage, so it's a high.
Yeah, but you can still roll 1 on each of the die rolls for the damage and actually roll less than your
Oh,
non-crit damage. That's a potential thing that could happen, right?
I see. I thought that was only for mechanic rolls, not like event rolls.
Like like the outcome of one thing being good doesn't necessarily mean everything else can be what you want, right?
I see. Okay, well,
Uh,
while they're praying, can I tell if they're strong or if they're like anything else surrounding them? Their occupation, age.
okay, give me a perception check with this one. Gonna like a nat.
Plus 5.
If he rolls another nat 20, I'll be like, okay, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable roll.
How's
Plus 5. I
perception
have
so
a plus
high?
5 to perception.
Yeah.
Is that why you keep pushing for those?
Uh, I guess so.
Um,
Cause what is it? Investigation is an int, and uh, other one. Yeah, I don't remember what the other one.
so okay, so you would be able to easily tell how strong they are. So they are. It's like I guess they're around your age.
Okay,
Um, what's the like 15? You're
14,
15, right?
15.
Wait, are you 15-year old?
Oh, you know what? I could look.
Okay,
14.
so anyways, this 15-year-old looks uh more muscular than I guess an average 15-year-old girl would look, but not by a significant amount. Um, and
Are
she
we
also
talking
gives
in
off
the
the
context
feeling
of
of being
like?
kind of frail. Pardon?
Are we talking about in the context of like the school, like the academy, or are we like?
Or no, 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 just like civilians.
Okay,
But she has like appearance of looking kind of frail.
I see.
Um, so you can wait for her to do her prayers. Um, and then you can start walking away. I mean,
Away.
she starts like she prays for a while and then she starts like walking away.
I see. Well, I guess when she gets near me, I would say hi.
Oh, you'd have to
I
walk up
am.
to her. She doesn't necessarily walk in your direction.
Oh, I thought I would be able to like stand at the escape route because there's an
Okay,
entrance.
okay, you're block. Okay, you didn't say that. Okay, yeah. So if
Okay.
you're blocking the escape, like you're not blocking, but you're standing in the vicinity of where she would walk when she was leaving, then she would start like walking past you, and then you
Yeah.
can.
And then I would go, hi, how goes it?
Hello.
I,
Um.
a mannequin.
Hi. I'm. Oh my God. Names. Why don't you just write names? What? Give me like 5 seconds. It's like Olivia. Her name's Olivia. Hi,
Uh,
I'm Olivia.
hi. Would you put uh the two names that have been thing into the chat, or
Wait, what?
the two names? Would you put them in the chat, or is that just like?
Oh, you want me to type it to make sure it's not funky?
Yeah, because
Yeah, it should be how I imagine. These are normal names, right? Unless
okay,
like,
that there's no I's are actually Y's.
yeah, no, this is
Rolling.
just Olivia and Roland. Unless I typed it wrong, in which case I don't know how to spell their
Oh, I
names,
thought
but you should
Roland
be.
had an I in it. Okay, never mind. Or an E.
Roland has an I in it. I thought it was an A. Am I crazy?
I heard Rolane and not
Yeah, you
Roland.
said it weird.
Oh,
Weird.
okay. That was not intentional, I guess.
Oh, well, at least I don't know why, so everything is normal. Anyways, hi. I'm new to praying to Salune, and I was wondering if you had some time to talk about my new Lordness and Savior.
Um. Okay. Um. I guess give me a charisma roll. Let's
Charisma
just go
roll.
with there.
Oh no. Charisma is a +1. God, I'm going to go.
Um. If okay. Okay. Actually, I would love to talk about. Um. I would love to help teach a fellow follower of Salune um what they want to know, but I'm also a recent follower of her myself, and you should probably ask the clerics. They would know more than me. I gotta go, so I'll see you hopefully praying here later. And then
Okay,
she's like,
I guess you must be busy. I hope
Oh,
everything
he's
goes
a
well
rat.
for you. What?
"Wait, what?"
I
I
don't
just
know.
I just heard him say "rat" out loud. Okay, sorry. Keep going.
He's a
Uh,
rat.
who? Me or them? She's a not a rat because she is. So he is me. So you're
Oh,
trying to ruin?
whoever you're talking to is a goddamn rat.
Why?
Okay, if
It makes
Ori and
sense.
I don't sense it, that means you're obviously wrong because we've been right every single time.
They're a
Yeah.
new
So
rat. Deal with it.
What?
They've been bitten. Charles is looking for new companions. He's gonna make them.
okay.
Oh.
So Zanji, what do you say in that moment? I guess.
I was gonna. Okay. I hope everything goes well. If I meet you again next time, maybe you'll have time for lunch or a snack.
Um.
I can let you know what I find out.
Um. Okay. On
The
one
gospel will be
hand,
treating you.
I I guess if we see each other and praying here, we can talk then, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, it was very nice to meet you. I'm happy I met someone my age. And then I wave
Yeah,
goodbye.
likewise. And she'll like wave at you and then start heading off.
This was the 12 years.
Um,
Should I just wait and find someone else? I'm just gonna go sit down and meditate.
so I'm gonna just I guess give me a quick insight roll.
Okay. Insight. Wait, was it +2 or 3? Insight.
Wait, is this? Are you talking in character or in real life? I got confused.
Um,
I feel like you were really enthusiastic, so much so that I believed you wanted to crack codes in real life.
He does.
I was away from my thing, so like the last, probably like I don't know, 5 minutes was not on stream.
I mean, that's fine. It's just Zanji doing his thing. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm back. I'm back, baby.
Oh, hi, back. I'm
Okay, so
Annie.
I cracked the code, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I see. So now, if I were to find another code in the same style, I'd be able to do it, and I'd be able to forge a thing in itself, right?
So the way this cipher works is if they use the same key, then yes. If they use a different key, well, you can try to brute force stuff because you know how things work. And you can convert the substitute cipher to like actual characters, but you still need to figure out how to, like, if they use a different key, you would have to figure out the new key or something.
Okay.
So anything in the same key, you can just try the existing key on stuff to see if it's the right one or not.
Okay, so I'll be like, ha, I cracked it. It wasn't even that hard. What about you? How did you fare in these uncertain times?
well, clearly I've cracked the code as well. Duh.
Yes. So, what? Just to make sure, we should double check. And I think you should go first because I don't believe you.
Well, I don't believe you, so you should go first so I can check my work.
I mean, Malcolm roll insight and Avery roll deception. See if if you even would have thought that you didn't believe him. I guess.
Uh-huh.
13. You have a high insight.
That's actually not that good.
What?
Not a good roll, but it's a high bonus. And Avery has after all his
You
roll.
gotta
Okay,
be
well,
kidding me.
so yeah, okay, keep going with this. Keep going.
I'd be like, oh yeah, because generally speaking, I'd be writing this stuff down on my paper, and then he's just like, oh, so yeah, you just check your work. Ah, so can you show me your work?
Well, I'm gonna take one more look, like just like flat out pick a random cipher, like just a random cipher that I know, and
Your
hope that
character
it's the
even
right
knows
one.
ciphers?
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't. Would you know what a cipher is?
I mean, I'm sure he would know like certain code things, but I don't know like.
I have thieves can't. I have like I know that there's languages and codes that like other.
Okay, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Give me, well, just give me a roll d20. If you get a 20, then you can like RNG the right one.
Okay. Nope. I pick a
That's
random cipher and I show
okay.
it to Malkal. It's this one, isn't it?
I look at what he. I look at that. I look at him. Look at that. I look at him. I'm like, okay, use that cipher to decode this, and I slide him, or you have your own, but to decode it.
There. I use the cipher on the code. What do I get?
Literally.
Uh, it it doesn't even um. Okay, so two parts. One, you have to convert the symbols into letters first, and then you apply the cipher to those letters, right?
Um,
But I guess your guy doesn't even know that. So
no, I don't.
he so he just he just starts writing random letters on a page. Um, okay, you can do two things. One, you could just actually write random letters, or you could write real random like words together to make it look like you decoded something.
Yeah, I'll write out a message. I basically just write out
No, not
uh
Ligma.
we um
Your mom gay.
you this is code. I basically say like
Malcol did it.
Malcol is the culprit.
Just like that
Okay.
time we went to.
So you'll write out Malka as the culprit as the decoded message.
Malcol's the rat? I knew it.
Be like, huh?
Trying to
Yeah.
blame Olivia.
Notes that we stole from the secret lab who before I was even in this institution wrote that I was the rat.
Yes. I mean, I'm only joking, but of course I know that it isn't this message because I know the real code.
I'd be like, oh, ha 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 ha, of course, yeah, I should have known you would have known the code. I don't believe him whatsoever, but I'm like pretending I do, but I'm like making it super obvious that I don't.
Okay.
So you don't even have to roll an essay, you just know I'm lying. Oh, you know what? You got me. You're right. That I know you knew it. I was just testing you, you know.
I see. All right.
And then like I like look away and just shake my head. I'd be like, but you know, me, I'm just not as good as you. I came up with the answer being that. I mean, it was the Visionaire cipher, and the code word was X. It's kind of crazy that like you had it without the code word, but like
Oh, the Visionaire cipher? Of course. I knew that was the cipher all along. But,
yeah, of
you need
course.
a So what does it say?
I mean, it says what's written down on the translated notes. They're the
I
same.
see.
That's how you.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna be like, oh, I just gonna look over at the translated thing and
Yeah,
start
I'm like
copying it
literally
word
like
for.
I just start writing exactly what's written on the
Yeah.
transcript. And then you didn't do that. And I'm like, oh, wait, Andrew, you're literally not even trying. No wonder you rolled a 2.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even looking at the letters.
he's like, he's reading some random paper.
I wasn't like I was looking at the wrong. That's why I couldn't get the translation. I was just brute forcing random like
He's just looking at a completely random sheet of paper. He's like looking at one of like the request things that you get. Oh my god. Anyways, what were we doing? Yes, we figured out the cipher. Okay, so here's anyways. Let's talk about what comes next, yeah?
sure. Now that we both have the cipher and the key,
Yes, exactly.
we can now
Wait, did you
we can
tell him
now
the key?
he has not told me the key yet. Did you?
No, I did.
Okay.
It's because the whole point of hiding the key was so I could make fun of you because I knew you weren't gonna get it.
I see.
Okay, so the do you want to like just do you want to just say it out loud or do you want me to?
Or do you just want to send it to me? I just like I'm sure we'll tell the key to like
Yeah.
the other guys later, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you can just put it in the chat, in like the thing chat.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say it out loud.
Did you DM back.
This guy told me to DM it to him. I DM'd it to him, and he's like, "That's what that was."
Dude, I left, and then I came back, and I just see you message me the hand, and I'm like, what does that mean? I'm like, what does that mean?
Okay.
Excuse me, what?
My God, I can't believe it. The hand?
Okay, so interestingly enough, the code word the hand could mean something, right?
It does.
Is that like what their group is called? The hand?
No, it's the item I was supposed to buy.
Wait, what item?
I don't remember, but there was
Does
an
this
item.
does this key mean anything to us?
Uh,
I mean,
I don't think so. Like you're talking about like your backstory wise, you wouldn't know
Yeah,
anything
like
about this.
just like like any of us, I guess.
No, I think like it like you know as much as your characters would know about this.
Hmm.
But
The hand. It sounds incredibly culty.
it does,
Is,
which would make sense. There has
is
to
it
be
the
some
monkey hand?
significance to use the hand as their code, which I'm not sure. Maybe we should look into if there is anything associated with an occult or a terrorist group called the Hand.
Yeah, that uses it as its like symbol.
Or symbol or
We
just its
could
name, because it could be like a well-known like group, right? And then like now, but like they're like things are like always in the dark, right?
I mean, we are in a library. We can just keep looking.
Yeah, we could. But I feel like we wouldn't.
And I feel like we only used about an hour's time to figure that out, which is pretty quick.
Did we use about an hour's time?
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
it is also about lunchtime for you guys as well. You know.
Okay, so okay, let's go eat first. We might as well since we have this break.
Hmm.
And then who would know the most? Would it be books? I want to say
Okay, so as you guys are thinking about what to do, you guys can uh, head over to the lunchroom, and in the lunchroom, you will uh, meet up with Jay.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they'll see you in the lunchroom. They don't have to sit with you. Like you're basically almost done your food. I believe timing wise, you got there like 20 minutes before they would get there. Unless like you can grab food and eat it in less than 20 minutes. I guess you could, but you are tired, so I doubt you'd rush.
Yeah, I guess.
So we do CJ in the
Yeah, I mean you don't
in
have
the
to do
calf.
anything with that information. I'm just saying you CJ.
who's CJ?
Oh, is his name CJ now?
Yeah, CJ, the CJ DJ, DJ CJ in the house. Didn't you hear her rapping in the last session? Or wait, was that today? No, that was
No, that was
last.
not today.
That was 2 sessions ago.
Why was I doing that again?
I don't know. I said something, and I don't know if you like. Oh, that rhymes, and then you just started just like.
I think
uh,
you said like rap as in WRIP or something. Anyways.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, DJ CJ in his house in the cafeteria.
Feel like I would feel like I would talk to him
Why
just to
are you
like.
acting so hesitant? I'm in your group.
Okay, sure. Let's go get
What do you
food
mean? Okay,
and
sure.
sit with Jay.
All right, so you guys are sitting. Do you guys have anything specific to do at lunch, or are we just gonna go to after lunch?
Well, I guess I'll just like
I guess we can
tell
just
them like, oh yeah, man, I'm feeling kind of scuffed right now.
what?
Where did you? Yeah, what did you do?
Well, like I've been talking about this whole time. I've been like exploring my third eye magic. I just haven't really gotten the chance until just today.
What in the world
I
is
have
third eye
no idea
magic?
what you're talking about.
What is this? This is the first I've ever
Like
heard of
the
it.
the whole reason I'm at this school is to spread the word of the third eye magic.
This is literally the first time I'm ever hearing of this.
I mean, I
Yeah.
technically only met you like 2 or 3 days ago, so
Yeah, so I guess yeah, it makes sense that you don't know, but Malcolm has no excuse. He just never listens to what I say.
You've literally never told us.
Like I said, you just didn't listen.
You have literally
Well,
never told us.
I'll explain to you again, and I'll explain to Jaina the first time. Basically, third eye magic is uh
It is.
I actually haven't really fully figured it out myself. I'm in the self discovery journey right now, but
Uh-huh.
basically you can like peer into other planes of existences, and I was doing that, and now my third eye kind of hurts right now, so I'm gonna be resting a bit, but I should be well and up and at 'em by maybe probably tomorrow at the latest.
sounds pretty dangerous.
I say
It's like you almost could have hurt yourself real bad.
But it's good right now. I'm just chilling. My owl's happy. Say hello, and then I'll turn to my owl.
say
Ooh,
Am I supposed to be the owl too, or somebody? You can be the owl. Yeah.
I thought you would do the owl, but I guess I can do owl stuff if that's what you want.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Well, what's up with you guys?
we've been making progress on this thing. I cracked the code that they were using to send the messages. So if we need
you
to
mean we cracked the code?
you're right. We
Why?
cracked the code.
Do we? Wait, why?
You can see like I'm just like kind of like do a slight head shake, and I just continue. Uh, yes.
We
So
don't.
if
We don't
we
have any letters we need to decode though. What did you do
if
that for?
okay, so if we one find more codes or more coded messages, I would be able to decode them, and two, I can create
Okay.
a coded message using their code. So finding out who the mole is should be a lot easier now.
Um. If, okay. Okay. Good job. I guess. Yeah. Good job. Well, what's your plan now? I was gonna go to the librarian,
We just
the
can't really.
biblioteca, as they would
Wait,
say in France.
what?
The biblioteca. That's French.
What is French?
What
I've
is
never heard of
French?
this before.
Oh,
Is that some sort of cheese? Is this
yeah.
some new
It's
like cheese I can use in my cooking?
it's
Is
a
it
pretty
like
rare
exotic cheese?
ingredient, so probably
Okay.
not. But
Interesting.
yeah, what are you guys doing after?
That is what we were gonna talk about next. I should probably we I think I should make a code, or
Wait,
I
aren't
should
you
Think.
guys gonna investigate Teacher Isaac or something or somebody?
yeah, but
Oh, right.
so okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We give out
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. I will.
I tell Jay about the like what I found out about Isaac and the class, as well as our plan to talk to the administrator, just to fill him in.
I see.
I think it'd be better if I'm gonna explain to Jay, you're feeling fine now. After you've eaten, it's been like another hour because you eaten and now they're eating and you're waiting for them. And what like 2 hours have passed since you originally did this, almost 2 hours. Um, and you start to feel fine. Like your eyes not hurting anymore. You're like, all right.
Oh,
Um, so now you know roughly if this type of thing happens again and you roll in at 20, you're probably going to be out for like 2 hours. But if you don't roll in at 20, don't know what's going to happen. So if that's going to affect your plans, now knowing that you're able to do stuff, then yeah. Secondly, Zanji said earlier, he's going to decide on what to do. Have you figured out what to do?
Um, I don't. There's nothing to do on my end. So would I just sit here until something happens?
Are you just going to pray for the next like few hours?
Um, well, I want to find a follower, help them achieve what they want if it's within my ability to, and that maybe would gain favor. So like a community service as my like introduction to the set.
Okay, then it seems like everyone needs to think about what they need to do next. We've done 2 hours. I think you guys, we haven't actually gone, like, I thought we'd be done the day by now. So the fact that we haven't, we can actually do the next session next week. But you guys can spend like the rest of the time today, however long you want, to figure out what you want to do, or maybe plan another day to talk
well,
about
I
it.
know what I'm still waiting to do. I just had to not do anything because I had to take a break.
Okay. Is what you want to do going to be affected by what they want to do, or do you think you're going to do it anyways?
Well, they don't seem like they're really doing anything.
Okay, so what did your character want to do?
I was gonna go to the library, the biblioteca, and then
Okay,
look
and
up other. I was gonna talk to Sushila and look up other plane stuff.
okay, sure, we can do that. So, um, you guys have come together. You guys eaten lunch. Jay finished his lunch, and we're waiting for the other guys as they're discussing. They're telling him about how they cracked the code, what the message, the key was, and their plan to do whatever, make a fake letter or something. And then after hearing this, Jay can decide, okay, I'm gonna go to the library. You guys figure out the rest of what you want to do. I'm gonna head off. So Jay can leave with his owl and head off to the library as these guys continue their discussion. Okay, Jay, you're in the library. What do you want to do?
Okay. The first thing is I'll go to Sushila
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll be like, "So, has Brooke come in yet?"
No, actually, I haven't seen him today at all.
Yeah, I
But
actually talked to him a bit earlier this morning, but he ran off. So,
oh, really?
uh,
Like
yeah,
ran, or
yeah, like physically bolted. He yeeted himself out.
that's I guess I always suspected he had something to do on Saturdays because I've noticed normally he comes throughout the weekdays, and he comes to the library quite frequently, but surprisingly, he never shows up at all during the Saturdays. Um,
I wonder what he's up to be in such a rush all the time.
I'm not sure. I guess I'll go try to catch him tomorrow. We'll see if your detective work is correct.
Does it feel like she is just saying that, but she like actually thinks I just knew the whole time? Like she's just humoring me?
Yeah, you don't need roll insight for that. That's basically
Oh, I'll kind of like Yeah, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm just out here doing honest work.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Okay, well, I actually am here for something of my own. I wanted to research different planes of existences. You have any idea
Oh,
where I can start with that?
oh, you can definitely. That's an interesting thing to look into. There's some books, and then she can kind of like show you some of the stuff. If we'll go to the sections, and then she also kind of tell you how um, interplanar magic is like a rare thing. So not like they know other planes exist. There's some interaction that has happened where some creatures from other planes have come here. Uh, but in general, since it's such a like no one's like really gone to other planes, so it's hard for them to um there's not going to be as much detail as probably you would like for some of the stuff, but you will have a general idea, especially of the more common stuff. Um and I think gonna have to send you like information on this. um
Yeah, that's fine. I'll
is
I'll mention to her like, oh yeah, the third eye magic that I mentioned before. I'm pretty sure this what was it? Plane interplanar magic has something to do with it. I think if I look here, it'll help me understand my third eye magic better.
well, I'm glad you figured that out. You were you sound excited and stuff, right? When you're talking about this.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this thing. I like
Yeah,
pretty
yeah. She'll
excited.
pick up on your excitement. And she'll be happy for you. She'll seem enthusiastic. She'll be happy that
Yeah.
you're happy.
I'll ask her like, oh yeah, if you ever find or hear anything about it, please make sure to tell me.
About third eye magic or interplanar dimensional
Well,
stuff. All right, will do. I'll let you know.
yeah. Thanks.
No problem. And thanks for helping me find who this the book person. I guess. Well, I guess I don't know for sure yet, but we'll find out, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure your
anytime.
detective work is
Call
perfect.
me at midnight if you would like. That never mind, don't say that. Yeah, anytime, anytime. I'm
All
right
right.
here at your service.
Okay, and then she'll head off, and you can go start looking into your interplanar book stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay, sounds good. We can end the stream stuff here, and then you guys can we can discuss what you want to plan. Sound good?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm out of money. Could I ask the cleric for a job and maybe they would then pay me money that I can offer more money?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I just don't have anything to do right now because what would I be doing if I were to do something?
I need to start figuring out the whole money making thing as well. So I want to rope you in, Zanji,
Okay.
for something, but I'm still trying to put it together.
Okay, cool. Because I have resources over there at my farm, I think. And I also have a lot of strength, so I can lift things and snap the necks of lions.
Yeah, the, honest that the whole gathering resources thing is going to be part of, I think, that underground base that we had. And because we kind of took a side, it's kind of put in the back burner because we're doing the main story stuff. I haven't been able to go back there and do stuff.
I see. So you're gonna try to harvest valuables from
I think it
the.
was interesting that your entire time for like the last few months was like getting your potion proficiency so you can make potions to sell. And then now that you have your potion proficiency, you just decided I'm not gonna make potions anymore.
Yeah,
Because they have other things to do, man.
I mean, if he has other
that's
things to do, he has other
true.
things to do, but he just said, I don't know if I have things to do. If you don't have things to do, you can just make potions, right?
I guess I could just make potion, but that feels like I'm not like I'm running out. Like I feel like I need to have my rat control by Wednesday. So if we get into a brawl, I can kill both sides and the guards that show up
Yeah, but you said you wanted to what's the word? Um,
in self
donate
defense.
money, right? So if you want more money to donate, you can make more money by making potions, you know?
I guess I could do that.
I mean,
And
I'm just saying
also,
that's what your plan was before, so I'm reminding you that's what you were thinking of.
Yeah,
But if
and I haven't
it's
been
not
able
what
to
you
go
want,
to the cooking club, so I don't know how to make the potions in the pie. And if I don't sell pie potions, what's the point of making potions? But I could just sell the potions. That'd be crazy.
I mean, if, I mean, aren't like, can't you guys make like alchemist fires?
Yeah.
oh,
Just
Chris. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just remembered. I have a few items that you could find throwable. No, I didn't include their price. I guess I should have done that, but I'll just
just
Chris.
subtract it from my massive money bag of
I
wealth.
don't know if these are things you want to buy though. I'll give you these items. I'll continue to keep my eyes peeled for stuff that you can throw. So these are throwable items. And then in my search, these are other potentially useful items that for
Yeah,
rogues.
I believe I have a like some of the other stuff that's on this list. But yeah, things like oil's always nice. Health drops is also pretty cool to have. Um, holy water is kind of situational. Vial fake blood. Okay, that could be interesting actually. Some fun things. Okay. But yeah, just sell alchemist fires. Can you do that? Makes like they're like 25
They can
GP.
sell alchemist. They have a lot more potions too that they could make with potentially more money.
Yeah.
Like I believe they can make a potion that sells for like 200 gold. So well, I mean they'd buy it for 200 gold. So if they sold it, it'd be for like 100. But like yeah, regardless, it's a lot of money from one potion.
Yeah, they need an outlet to sell all their potions, like a vendor or a merchant. If we mass produce potions and sell them at market price.
Like this is a pretty big city, so and they have like it's big enough city that it has its own market district separate from the regular district, and they have like multiple people that sells potion stuff. So there's definitely enough of the demand for people to buy stuff here, and it's not like you're gonna crash the market by making too many. So
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a demand and also supply of them as well, right? So
Is there a specific
we
potion?
need to
basically, by having
specialize.
like high volumes on supply and demand, things will be traded quickly. Because if you go out in the boonies, even if there's like one guy who wants it and you're one guy selling it, you have to like match up the 1-to-1. But here, there's like the trades happen pretty quickly. You'll probably get it sold off without having to do too much like waiting to find a good deal.
Yeah, people will basically just buy at what the fair market value will be.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like I know Zanji's saying he has a lot of stuff to do, but then the time a lot of the stuff he wants to do, he can't do because he doesn't have any money anyway. So why does it like he's actually broke? He has absolutely no money.
He actually just gave all the money away. So
How to get
Yeah.
past my rat brain of greed? Because out in the like I sleepwalk steel. I had to like go down and reform. But now I actually have no money.
you know,
So I
I
guess you
need
decided
to.
not to go the paladin route, Zanji?
Um, I don't know. Was I supposed to make that like oath here? I thought
I
I
mean,
had to
you weren't
go through.
supposed to do anything. It was your decision. I was just like, what do you want to do? And you said I was thinking of like doing A or B or trying to find whatever.
I guess I haven't.
Potentially being
I don't really. I feel like I guess I was supposed to make the oath now. I thought I was just gonna pray when I was conveying with the thing. Was that supposed to be like a a part thing that's supposed to happen? Do they like tell me the process, or do I ask the cleric how to become a paladin?
I mean, I thought that's what you're gonna. Didn't you say you were gonna ask them last
Oh,
week?
I guess that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to ask that guy. I gotta find him again. Where's Roland? Oh, why didn't
You
anyone
know,
summarize that when they were?
Why didn't you like write it down?
That's crazy.